Hello, I'm Gabriel Poarch, and welcome to LUTV Sports Break. Let's start off this LUTV Sports with the latest on what's happening in Lamar athletics. From the McDonald's Gym to the Montaigne Center, LUTV Sports reporter Angel Hastings has it covered in the Big Red Sports Brief.
Welcome to the Big Red Sports Brief. While some of Lamar University sports are in the process of trying to establish a spot in the Western Athletic Conference tournament, others are preparing to start the season off right in the new league. Women's basketball will have their first close scrimmage game October 30th against Trinity Valley College. The Western Conference finalized posts have came out with the Lady Cards chosen to finish 8th place this year. Big Red is determined to prove them wrong in this upcoming season. Their first exhibition game will be November 6th in the Montaigne Center at 2 p.m. against Jarvis Christian. Lamar Women's Volleyball is currently 0-8 in league play. They are still working hard every day in preparation for games. The Lady Cards are hoping to get their first conference win in their matchup against the Sam Houston Bobcats on October 30th in Huntsville, Texas. Lamar men's basketball has been preparing and working hard for this upcoming season. They were scheduled for a close scrimmage game this week that was later canceled. Their first close scrimmage game is set for this Saturday, October 30th, playing McNeese at McNeese. The soccer team is currently 4-2 in conference play. With only 2 games left in league play, the Cards are looking to clinch their spot in the Western Athletic Conference tournament. Their next game is set on October 30th in Beaumont, Texas against Abilene Christian. Angel Hastings, LUTV Sports, Beaumont.
The Lamar Cardinals football faced adversity during the first half of their game against Central Arkansas. They kept their hopes alive and battled back in the second half. LUTV Sports anchor Clinton Eason attended a press conference with head coach Blaine Morgan to learn more.
Lamar Cardinals faced Central Arkansas and made their presence felt in the second half for the first time playing in a new conference.
Don't want to do. You want to make a team kind of have to do what they did later in the second half, make them just work and grind clock and work at it. Because at some point in that drive, they're going to get a penalty or they're going to turn it over or something like that.
The Cardinals have shown improvement during games by not hanging their head down.
You know, in the past, it just seems like that we just kind of go away, you know. And so they battled. They didn't quit. They made plays.
Every game played, you take a lesson from it, and this is what the Cardinals took from their last game against Central Arkansas.
I think what you take is like the heart of this team. I mean, we're building. We're on the foundation of building this program. So we're learning. We're learning how to prepare. We're getting better at that.
Clinton Eason, LUTV News, Beaumont.
Last Saturday, Big Red traveled to Eastern Kentucky and were unable to get a victory over the Colonels. This week, the Cardinals will make their way to Stephenville, Texas to face Tarleton State on the gridiron. Locally, you can listen to the game on News Talk 5, 60 KLVI. This is the first time Lamar and Tarleton State will meet on the field in the Western Athletic Conference. Now, let's move to the media timeout, where we break away from the action to give you my reaction about what's going on in the world of sports. Before the NFL trade deadline passed, the Miami Dolphins were the front-runner destination for Deshaun Watson. The Texans organization had asked for at least 3 first-round picks and possibly other players in return for Watson. However, Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores believes they already have their starting quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. Since Miami did not propose a trade with the Texans, Watson will have to wait until the offseason to have another opportunity to get traded elsewhere. Thank you for tuning into LUTV Sports Break, where we keep you in the game for every game. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for more Lamar University sports. See you next time.